10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone, this is Professor Vincent Torre Bongolan, and this is one of the easy to understand discussion on descriptive statistics. Alright, so I have included actual illustration and calculation. Alright, there you go.
Oh, namumula ka na.
Hello everyone, so I am here now at my condominium unit in Cubao, and I would like to do a quick demo of the Internet of Things and the AI application that is developed for my condominium unit. What is Digital Week?
The Digital Week 2019 is an ADB annual.
Descriptive statistics. Alright, so let's define first what is all about descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics is a scientific and systematic process of summarizing and describing the characteristics and behavior of the data. Descriptive statistics is very useful by providing basic information about the variables in a given data set, and is very useful by highlighting the characteristics and the behavior of the data set. There are two methods of describing the data which will provide distinct information. First one is the measure of central tendency and the measure of the variability. Alright, so these are the two methods of a descriptive statistics. Alright, so the first methods is all about the measure of central tendency. Alright, so measure of central tendency is also referred to as a measure of central location or simply location. It is useful by providing the exact location of a certain data point in a data set. Measure of central tendency attempts to identify the location of a single data in a given data set. Alright, so remember the keyword here is the location of a single data. Alright, so this is an example. Alright, so to illustrate the measure of central tendency among the listed names of a person, I wanted to describe Janice. Alright, so Janice is the oldest among the person listed and Marlon is the youngest. Basically, Janice is the first in rank when it comes to age and Marlon was the last in a row. That is their age location in terms of age. Alright? So that is one way to illustrate a measure of central tendency or a measure of location. So that's why it was called a central tendency, because it aims to determine the location of a single data. Alright, so the location of Janice is the first in rank, while the location of Marlon is the last in a row. Alright? So there are three main methods of a central tendency, or methods to describe the location of one single data in a given data set. Okay, so these are the mean, median, and mode. Alright, so for the first illustration, we are going to illustrate the measure of central tendency for ungrouped data. Alright, so in our next video, I will be going to discuss the measure of central tendency for grouped data. So, but this time, make sure that you understand that this is only for ungrouped data. Alright, so the mean or the average, this is the single value calculated by adding all data points in a given data set and divided by the number of observations or the total number of the data. Okay, so the formula for the sample is that x bar equals to the summation of x I ranges from 1 to n. So meaning to say 1 to n, meaning to say it depends upon the number of observations. So it could be 13, so 1 to 13. Or it could be 1 to 14 and so on and so forth. Divided by the number of the observations or the total number of the data. Alright, so this is how to calculate the average or the mean. Alright, so median. Median is the middlemost part of a distribution or in a distribution or a given data set. The first step to do is to arrange the given data set in ascending or descending order before applying the formula. Alright, so remember this. The first thing that you need to do is to arrange the data in ascending or descending order first, okay? Before you calculate the median. Now, there are two formulas to use in calculating the median. First, if the given data is of odd number, and if the given data set is even number. Alright, so let's illustrate first the odd number. And the mode is, of course, the values or a number in a given data set that occurs most frequently. It is possible that there is no mode in a data set. Okay, if there is no repeating value, that's the only way that mode is not possible. If there is no repeating value or if there is no multiple value. And also, possible that there are two or more modes in a distribution. Now, it is also possible that there are two or more modes, alright, in a given data set. Alright, so to illustrate, this is the average. So as you can see, age of Vincent is 27, Harold is 34, and so on and so forth. If you count all of this, okay, 13 all in all. So all you need to do to calculate the average is sum up the values or the ages of this person. So 27 plus 34 plus 50, 33, 21, 36, 47, 31, 29, 38, 40, 23, and 41. So that's 450 all in. Divided by 13. So the average is at 34.62, and if you round it off, it will become 35. Alright? So this is how to calculate the mean or the average for ungrouped data. Okay, so remember, this is the average for ungrouped data. Now, this is the median. Alright, so for example, as I told you earlier, there are two formulas to use in calculating the median. So if your given number is odd number or an even number. So this is odd number, okay, because there are 13 row data. So Marlon, Jessica, Vincent, Gerald, Sharon, Mark, Harold, KZ, Eunice, Kimi, Roven, Jennifer, and Johnny. So all in 13, right? So all you need to do is to apply the formula x, which is 13 plus 1 divided by 2. So the result is 7. So meaning to say, according to the formula, the median is located in the 7th place. Okay? The median is located in the 7th place, which is 34. Alright, so again, remember, before computing for the median, you need to arrange the data from ascending to descending order or vice versa. Alright? So this is an example of a median for odd number. Alright, so this one, I added one name here, Jobert, which is his age is 41. Okay, so the formula for median for the even number is x over 2 and x plus 2 over 2. So if you apply the first formula, which is 14 divided by 2 is 7. And the second one is that 16 plus 2 divided by 2 is equal to 8. So meaning to say, based on the calculation, the median is located between the 7th term or place and the 8th place. So identify what is the value in the 7th place and the value in the 8th place. So divided by 2. So 34 plus 36 divided by 2, it will become 35. So the median is at the 7th and the 8th place, which is 35. Alright, so now mode is, what is the mode here? Okay, so as you can see, the repeating value is Ruben and Jobert. So the mode is 41. Okay, and if you go back to the previous slide, there is no mode here because there's no repeating value, or there's no value that occurs most frequently. Alright, so that is a measure of a central tendency. Okay, this is under the descriptive statistics. Alright, so for the second video, it is all about the measure of variability. Alright, so go to the description of this video so that you can be able to go through the measure of variability. So I hope you can able to understand and digest what is the definition of a descriptive statistics and how to explain the different methods under the measure of central tendency. Alright, so that's all and have a great day. By the way, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comments, and share this video. And of course, one of the greatest rule here is that don't forget to click the notification bell so that you can be able to get notified every time I upload new videos. Alright, so God bless everyone. Alright.